Hello, this is Phil and welcome back to the underKG show. Today we got Lenovo Miix 2.8. So this is the Intel Bay Tray tablet and this is a Windows tablet. So let's start with the display. It's got an 8-inch 1280 by 800 HD resolution display. The screen is actually quite good. It's got a good color reproduction and the screen is actually quite crisp. And on the right next to that is a Windows key. It's a touch-based key. It even vibrates when you touch it. And most of the Windows tablets have it made in a key and built it on the side or the top, but this guy has it like the other Android tablets or the iPads, and it's actually quite handy. The start key also can be called up by swiping on the right and touching on the start key, but having a dedicated start key is always a good thing. And on the right is a power key and the volume rocker with the micro SD card slot. Since this is a PC, we can also call it a micro SD card reader. But anyway, expandable up to 64 gigabytes, and this guy's a micro USB port right there. It also can hold charges from your charger and also work as a USB port. This might not exactly look familiar as a USB port, but you can connect the OTG adapter or to connect all of your traditional full-size USB devices onto this guy, since this is actually a PC. On the top is a 3.5mm headphone jack. Don't expect too much on the sound quality. It's a PC, and PCs always do a lousy job on sound qualities, the mass-produced PCs. And the camera right there and the speaker grill. Speaker quality isn't exactly so great, but it's acceptable. And it's got the chrome-coated edges, and it's not exactly the best design language I've seen, but we can deal with it. There's a Lenovo logo on there, and on the bottom are bunch of stickers, starting with Windows 8 Intel inside and everything, warranties. Stickers, meaning that you can just simply peel them off to have a clean back look. That's a good thing. And on the right, no, never mind. On the left is nothing. And that's pretty much it. Since this is Intel's Bay Tray tablet, we do have to compare it with the other Bay Tray tablets in the market, and recently gaining popularity on the market are what is that? Dell Venue 8 Pro, Lenovo Miix 2.8, and the Asus T100. They're all the Bay Tray tablets, and all of the Bay Tray tablets have almost identical specifications, and so do these two guys. And the most noticeable differences are the design language, and they actually perceive the stereotypes that we have for an American company and the Chinese company pretty well. Not being racist or anything, I'm an Asian, but these the Dell Venue 8 Pro does have this rugged kind of look and feel. It's got a rubber-coated back panel and it looks really sturdy. And Lenovo Miix 2.8 has more of a casual, kind of trendy kind of design language. Not exactly my favorite, but it's not actually exactly as bad as I thought. And this guy is 40 grams heavier, meaning that this guy is 40 grams lighter. I actually put them on the scale, and this guy is 42 grams lighter than the Dell Venue 8 Pro. And this guy even has the GPS built inside. That's the most noticeable differences that these two tablets hold. So, more on the Dell Miix 2.8. Is that its performances are actually quite good, as I have mentioned enough about the Atom quad-core processor. So this guy has an Atom quad-core processor and 2 GB of RAM. Let's deal with that a bit more on the system information right there. So Atom quad-core, 1.3 GHz on the clock, and the 2 GB of RAM and 32-bit of a Windows 8.1 built inside, meaning that this is a fully functioning PC. This is no Windows RT, no nothing. And meaning that if you want to use, and you should want to use a touch-friendly interfaces, you do have to go through the Windows Metro apps. I think they got a new name called Modern UI, but let's just call them Metro app. That sounds cooler. And going to the store of the Windows 8.1 gives us not exactly much of the apps. It is in the increasing slope. That's a good thing. That's a really good thing because it hasn't been on that for quite a long time. But really, honestly, if you do want to use it as a touch-friendly tablet, it's just better that you get an Android or the iOS tablet. They simply have much more apps. But there are uses for the Windows tablet. That is when you go to the classic desktop mode, because this is indeed a fully functioning PC, and that there are some web pages or there are some Word documents that you have to get from your office work, and they require the DRM applications to open up your files, and that's when Windows tablets come in. And then some of the legacy apps, well, legacy makes it sound old, but some of the PC apps that you have to run, like you can't update your tablets on their tablet PCs, but this guy's a PC. You can install whatever PC Manager or Odin or whatever to do what you want, and it's even got a USB port and a GPS built inside. So that's when it kicks in. Other than that, I'm sorry about keep bringing up the Dell Venue 8 Pro, but this was such an awesome tablet, so I have to keep mentioning it. And this is one of the main competitors too. One of the things that I really liked about the Miix 2.8 is that so this micro USB port right there is for charging, and Dell Venue 8 Pro has been quite picky on the chargers. I've rarely seen any other chargers that Dell Venue 8 Pro accepts other than the charger that came with it. But Miix 2.8 is a lot less pickier than that, and you can plug in whatever charger you want. Up to 1 amps was actually working fine. I'm not really sure about the one below that, but it's fine with the chargers that didn't come with it. So that's one thing. Since all of the other things are the same, the front-facing camera actually, Lenovo Miix 2.8 does have the superiority on that, but I'm not really sure if it's going to take selfie with the Windows 8 tablet. But rear camera is almost identical. They take just 4 pictures, that's it, bottom line. And the speaker quality is surprisingly similar. So they both are quite okay. It's not spectacular or anything, but they do fill up a room. So if you haven't watched my review on the Dell Venue 8 Pro, you should by tapping on there right now. And other than that, most of the things are identical. Windows 8 tablets are not for your entertainments. They are for a situation when you do have to run the older legacy version of the PC apps on your move, because it's simply not. And even if you want to do that, you will have to go through the annoying processes of bringing your mouse and having a Bluetooth keyboard and everything, because honestly, these legacy apps do need to have a keyboard and the other methods of inputs. So if you want a Windows 8 tablet, this guy could be one for you. This is light and great to use, and it doesn't die on the BIOS update like the Dell Venue 8 Pro has suffered with lots of users. And this is nicely priced. This is a good tablet. That is when you do have to get a Windows 8 tablet. I told you for the situations when you do need the Windows on the go. Unless you're covered by that, don't. Just get an Android tablet or the iPad. That would make your life far more easier. So that's the Miix 2.8 for you. The tablet that you should get when you do have to get the Windows tablet, quote unquote. That's the bottom line. And don't forget to subscribe by tapping on that, and we'll see you guys later. Thank you always for watching.